Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have swatches to share with you from the Dawn Deeva. This is her February releases. These will be going live tomorrow, Friday, February 12th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time in her shop. Everything that you see here will be limited edition. Once these polishes sell out, they will not be restocked. So if there's something that you love, be sure to go in and grab it when the shop opens at 3 p.m. Eastern. We have about 13 polishes to look at today. I will go over prices individually as we go along, and I will have the Dawn Deeva's website and Instagram and all other information that you need linked in the description box down below. So why don't we go ahead and jump right into it. The first polish that we are going to have a look at today is called Tonti Aguirre. This is going to sell for $18, and this is a very special polish as it is Danette's birthday polish. This is limited edition, and it is a solar. This Tanti Auguri is also the way that you can wish Danette a happy birthday in Italian. This polish is a limited edition, and it is described as a hot pink stunner that features silver hollow flakes and green to gold original unicorn pea pigment in true Deeva fashion. Watch it turn from a boysenberry purple in the sun and see pink, blue, and green flakes really pop. The cute little beanie that you saw on my bottle shot is included with purchase. This polish had an absolutely excellent formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. I had no application issues here whatsoever. There's no running, no pulling, and I had no staining. The solar effect is wonderful, and depending on your strength of your sun, where you live, or depending on your top coat, some glossy top coats do have UV blocking properties, so if that's the case, you won't see the solar effect come through and show true to life because it's going to block the UV, which is required for the transition. Up next, we have Party in a Bottle. This is going to sell for $13. Party in a Bottle is what Danette is going to be giving out for her birthday, and she is celebrating by giving a free bottle of this polish to anyone who orders $50 or more before shipping from when the shop opens on the 12th at 3 p.m. Eastern through 11:59 p.m. Eastern on the 14th of February. This is described as a black crelly that is filled with a party's worth of different sizes and shapes and colors of glitter. No code will be required, and it is limited to one per household. This polish had a fantastic formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It had a fantastic formula. It was very easy to apply and work with. There are a lot of glitters in there, but it didn't make anything thick. All the glitters came out and didn't require any manipulation. It will dry textured because it is a glitter, and it will be difficult for you to remove. So there is 3 coats and a glossy top coat. Up next, we have something that I absolutely adore. This is a Lavender Milk. It's going to sell for $8, and it is a new addition to the Milk Base Coat color correcting line. This is a light purple base coat that is meant to help color correct yellow staining. So this works, and this works really, really well. Now, the way I did this video is that first picture you saw was my nails naked. Just like you're seeing here, it starts off naked. I'm going to apply 1 coat. This applies super, super easy. It is a thin formula, so it's not going to be thick under your nail polish. You saw the 1 coat on my nails. Now I'm going to go in for 2 to show you how it looks in 2 coats. If you have a little bit more staining and you want to go in for 2, this is how it's going to look. And then I went in for 3 because I have a lot of staining. So this applies very easily. It dries very quickly. And it doesn't make your manicures thick when you use 3 coats under it, if that's what you wanted to do. Or if you just wanted to go for a nice look on its own, look at how well it canceled my staining. Like, I feel like I almost have virgin nails with this on my nails in 3 coats. I absolutely love, love, love this color correcting base coat. Up next, we have I Eat Boogies. This is going to sell for $17. And it is described as a mint green polish that is stuffed with original unicorn pea. It has shifty flakes and micro green flakes to blow out the finishing touches to this pretty polish. This polish had a wonderful formula. It was very smooth and easy to apply. I had no application issues here whatsoever. There was no running, no pulling. There was no staining. I did use the lavender base that you just saw on my nails before applying this, because sometimes these kind of green polishes, the yellow can change the color around a little bit much, so I was grateful to have the lavender base in this set of polishes. I just needed 2 coats for opacity. And this is my final swatch with 2 coats of I Eat Boogies and a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Stress Ball Paul. This is going to sell for $17, and it is described as a blue-leaning sheer polish to help relax you into serenity. It features red to green original unicorn pea pigment with serene blue flecks that will lull you into tranquility. This can be used as a topper, or it can be built up on its own for full opacity. I used this coat on its own here, and I absolutely adore those little blue flecks. Like, I would put them in everything. This polish is so pretty. I did, again, use Lavender Milk on the bottom so that my staining of my nails wouldn't warp this color into something that it's not. So here it is applied in 3 coats to my nails. The formula was absolutely wonderful. It went on smooth, easy, no application issues whatsoever. It's not going to dry with any texture, and it will not be difficult for you to remove at all. This polish is just so beautiful in person. If you are a blue lover, I totally recommend this one. It is a must-have for any blue lovers collection. And there you have it in 3 coats. And next up, we have a very special polish. This is Timberland. It's going to sell for $18, and it is described as a gorgeous pruggly green polish that was custom made for Timberland, also known as Pampered Polishes, who swatches for Danette as well. And Timberland decided that she wanted to share it with all of us. So this is a very small batch release. It's not going to be remade or re-released again. And it glows just like the amazing Timberland, and it is absolutely loaded with green to gold original unicorn pea and flecks. The formula on this was absolutely spectacular. It went on very smooth, very evenly, 0 application issues. I didn't have any running, pooling, and this is a pigmented type of pruggly color. I didn't have any staining personally, but I would recommend a base coat with this just in case. It's not going to dry textured, and it will not be difficult for you to remove. So here you have Timberland in 2 swatches with a glossy top coat. This next polish is Truffle Shuffle. It's going to sell for $13, and it is described as a white crelly that has a luxurious amount of blue shimmer that positively glows against the milky base. It also has various size plum and purple micro glitters that will quickly capture your heart. This polish went on very, very smoothly and very evenly. The formula and application of it was absolutely superb. I didn't have to fish for those glitters. I didn't do anything but apply the polish. I didn't have to hold the bottle upside down or anything. This went on wonderfully smooth, and those glitters came out really perfectly. This polish, since it is a glitter, will dry with a little bit of texture, but it wasn't overly hard to remove, which is always a pleasant surprise for me with crellies. I love it when I can enjoy a crelly and not have to scrub it off. It is just absolutely my favorite. So here you have Truffle Shuffle in 3 coats and a glossy top coat. Up next, we have Chiaramante. It's going to sell for $18, and this is an original unicorn pea polish with magnetic. It is described as a deep plum purple of Chiromante, entranced by red to green original unicorn pea, and blown away by the silver glow of the magnetic. This polish is so, so pretty. It had a really wonderful formula. It went on very smoothly and evenly. I didn't have any issues with the application at all, and I was able to get this magnetic opaque for me in just 2 coats, because the first coat I applied I felt was decently opaque enough for me to magnetize it into. So basically what I do is I just hold the magnet on and for about 45 seconds, And then after I top coat it again, I hold the magnet over it again for about 45 seconds to try to get my line as tight as possible. I think because my magnet is pretty wide, my lines are usually a little wider than usual, but it does create a gorgeous effect. And this is just so, so pretty. Next up, we have possibly one of my favorite polishes, if not my absolute favorite polish this month, and it's exclusive. It's going to sell for $18, and it is another Original Unicorn P magnetic. This can work as a topper, or you can wear it on your own in 3. I'm going to show it to you both ways. The first way, I have it shown for you over a like plummy type purple, and then I have it for you on its own. This is described as a silver magnetic topper that is drowning in red to green Original Unicorn P. This is so, so pretty. I magnetized it with wanted to play with one of the magnets, so the S magnet, so I used the black S magnet to make that X pattern. One coat of it I applied over the polish Almost Midnight from L'Oreal, and this is what it looks like. It just really pops with that Original Unicorn P pigment in there and the silver. It is stunning. There's just so much going on in this polish. It's so, so sparkly and so, so shifty with that Original Unicorn P glow and shift. Just beautiful. And I also have it shown for you here in 3 coats on its own over the Lavender Milk base coat. I love it on its own, 100%. My hands down favorite this month is it on its own. Up next, we have Johnni Blaze, which is another beautiful magnetic polish. It's going to sell for $14, and it is described as the ever-popular red to black multi-chrome pigment with silver holographic magnetic pigment. And it also has green mini flakes scampering throughout. This polish was fantastic. The formula was absolutely excellent and smooth to apply. 0 application issues here. It was opaque for me in 2 coats. I applied the first coat, and then I applied the second coat, and then I immediately applied the magnet for about 45 seconds. And then I have it top coated right here for you. I think I did that a little out of order, but sorry about that. And there you have Johnni Blaze in 2 coats with the magnetic applied. And it is super shifty, so I threw in a couple of extra pictures just to give you the full effect of how beautiful it is. This next polish is Sex Peestols 2.0. It is going to sell for $17. And this is described as the 2.0 you've all been waiting for. It has the same violet red base as the original, and it is filled to the brim with the Original Unicorn P, but it also has a twist of mini red flakes to mix it up. This is absolutely beautiful, this polish. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. I had absolutely no application issues here whatsoever. The polish applied very evenly. Nothing in this polish is going to dry textured, and nothing in this polish will give you any kind of difficulty to remove. This polish is just so shifty. I absolutely love this color, and I think if I do any Valentine's Day nail art, this was definitely going to be one that gets some kind of art done with it. It is just absolutely gorgeous. My final swatch is going to show you Sex Peestols 2.0 with 3 coats and a glossy top coat. This next polish is Dirty Sock Monkey. It's going to sell for $13, and it is a thermal. It is described as a rich orchid thermal that transitions to an Arctic blue in its warm state. This also has a jaunty mix of various size hex glitters and flakes to bring all of the fun to your nails. This polish went on very smoothly, very evenly. The formula was wonderful. It does have those glitters in there, and they do come out and apply abundantly. You might want to do a little bit of manipulation just to get them to sit where you want them to on your nail, but you're not going to have to manipulate the bottle to get them out. They come out nice and abundantly. I did choose to go in for 3 coats with this. I think you could get away with it in 2, but I wanted to deepen the color a little bit, and I was pleased with the final product. I misplaced my top coat application, but that is the final swatch of Dirty Sock Monkey. And last but certainly not least, we have the second polish to Don Deva's new PournStars line. This is going to sell for $17, and it's called Miss T Baggin. It is described as a deep violet that is bordering on blurple with enchanting swirls of rose flecks and brimming with green to gold original unicorn pea pigment. This polish had a wonderful, wonderful formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It stayed exactly where I put it. I had absolutely no application issues here whatsoever. I would probably recommend a base coat if you are more prone to staining. I did not have any, but I only wore this one for the duration of dinner while I was swatching it. But just to err on the side of caution because it is a pigmented color, always just throw in a base coat just to be extra certain. This was opaque for me in just 2 coats, and I'm showing my final swatch with 2 coats and a glossy top coat, but pictures don't do this one justice. I was really disappointed in my photos for this one because it is so much prettier in person. Alright guys, I got one more quick swatch to share with you. This polish is not available just quite yet, but if you do like this and you want to see it in a future release, be sure to let me know, and I will pass it along to Danette. This polish is a custom that was created for me named Janine. It is a beautiful polish. It has a ton of unicorn pea pigment in it, and it has like a bluish base. I don't really have all the details on it because it was a custom and I'm not good with like details myself, but I'll let the pictures do all the talking. The formula is excellent, smooth and easy to work with, no issues at all. This isn't going to dry textured. It won't be difficult to remove. I wore it for about a week and it did not stain, so it does not stain. And that is Janine. I threw in extra photos so you can see just how shifty it is, and I have a finger dance video so you can, because pictures really don't do this one justice. It is so incredibly shifty and absolutely gorgeous. I am so incredibly grateful to Danette for creating this for me. It is absolutely jaw-dropping. And if you guys would like to see it, she gave me the option if I wanted to release it to the public, and I would love to share this with you. So if you want to see it, let me know, and I will pass this along to Danette, and it will hopefully be in a future release. And that wraps up the February releases that I have to share with you for the Don Deeva. These will go live in her shop Friday, February 12th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Let me know what your favorites are in the comments down below. If you have any questions, I will do my best to find out the answer and get back to you. Just leave me a comment. Also, let me know if you want to see Janine released in the future, and I will be sure to pass that along to Danette. I tried to include finger dance videos with everything. I did miss a few, and I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get better, but sometimes I just get tunnel vision swatching going on to the next polish, and I realize too late that I missed the finger dance. I'm trying to do better for you guys, I promise. I will talk to you guys real soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.